Welcome, Steam High families. Tonight's going to be a great basketball game. We have our boys, Steam Bulldogs varsity versus the Warrenton Warriors. I'm here with my co-host, Jared Carter.
Hello, everyone.
And it's going to be a great game tonight. Both teams are coming out onto the court. So, for Steam's starting lineup, we have Mark Pearson, a guard, number 3 in the 10th grade. We have Elijah Boyd, a guard, number 1 in the 11th grade. Dylan Merkel, a center, number 11 in the 11th grade. And Jared Dunn, Jr., a forward, number 10 in the 12th grade. One senior starting for Steam tonight. Moving over to the Warrenton Warriors, we have Diedrich Forrest, number 3 in the 10th grade. Mason Thompson, number 10 in the 11th grade. Evan Schneck, number 24 in the 11th grade. Troy Anderson, number 20 in the 12th grade. And Joe Goldsmith, number 23 in the 12th grade. It's going to be a great game tonight. We got a good matchup between the two teams. Warrenton is 10-7 this season so far. Well, compared to Steam's boys varsity at 4-8.
Yeah, we saw the JV game just before this, and they were pretty evenly matched. Warrenton came out with a win, and they played really well together, but if Steam's varsity is able to pull through, they can secure a win tonight.
Absolutely. That last home game against Collegiate was a strong win for the Bulldogs.
For sure. The final score was 62-39.
Yeah, definitely a good blowout for the Steam Bulldogs. Here we go. We're about to have the tip-off here in a minute. It looks like our member is Dylan Merkel up on the tip-off, and they have Troy Anderson. Warrenton wins the tip-off.
Got Dedrick Forrest taking it up.
Moving around, moving to the inside. It's a pass over to the corner. Mid-range shot, no good right there coming from Troy Anderson. No good on the putback. Jared Dunn. Mark Pearson's moving down the court over to Boyd. Boyd's calling a play out to his team.
Passes over to Jelani Smith.
Back to Jared. Back to Boyd, and it just goes out. A little high on the pass right there from Jared Dunn.
Warrenton with possession. Mason Thompson puts it in. It's over to Dedrick Forrest, back over. They're taking it down court. Steam trying to put up some defense. Looks like a foul was called against Steam's Bulldogs.
Elijah Boyd just had a foul right there. Going to be the first foul of the game.
Got Dedrick Forrest. Passed over to Evan Schneck. Oh. Little fumble there.
Goldsmith just slipped right there. Pass back over to Diedrich from the 3, and that's good for the first points of the game. A 3 from Warrenton. Diedrich Forrest.
Got Elijah Boyd taking back down for Steam over to Jelani Smith. Jared Dunn. Back over to Elijah Boyd.
Back to Smith from deep 3. No good on that 3 from Pearson.
Mason Thompson takes it down, puts it up, but it's no good.
Another 3 from Diedrich Forrest, and it's good. 2 for 2 on those 3s. 0-6, Warrenton's up.
We've seen 2 great shots from Diedrich Forrest so far this game. Hopefully Steam will be able to recover from this.
Yeah, Steam needs to get some points on the board. Don't want to let them get too far of a lead. Forrest loses control. He recovers and he passes over.
Troy Anderson looking for an opening.
Mason Thompson with the ball, being guarded by Jelani Smith. Forrest.
Backward.
Goldsmith has the ball outside the 3. A 3-point coming from Troy Anderson. First 3 from him tonight's game. Warrenton as a team is 3 for 3 on their shots. 3 3-pointers, 0 to 9. They're doing good from outside the arc so far. Just had our first timeout called by Steam. 30-second timeout called by Steam. They just let a quick 9 points get racked up on them right there in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have to rethink their strategy, try to up their defense, and just take a few shots on Warrenton.
Absolutely.
Got the teams coming back out on the court. Pearson passing in for Steam over to Elijah Boyd. Over to Jelani Smith, back to Jared Dunn. Elijah Boyd again.
Dylan under the hoop, no good on the layup. He recovers, and the rebound shot is good. 2 points up for Steam. First points of the game for them, 2 to 9. Forrest is moving around.
Yeah, we can see Steam is definitely trying to up their defense. Don't want to let any more points through. Joe Goldsmith put it up, but it was no good.
Mark Pearson just had a shooting foul.
Correction, foul on number 3, Mark Pearson. Number 23, Joe Goldsmith to the line.
Goldsmith's first free throw is good. Clean shot right there. 2 to 10. He makes a shot. 2 to 11. It's up. And it's good. Both 2 for 2 on those free throws right there. 2 to 11 current score. Steam needs to put some points up. Smith pass over to Dunn. It's over to Boyd. Over to Dylan under the hoop. He grabs it. And a foul called on that layup right there from Dylan. He's going to get to go to the line for 2. Evan Schneck fouled Dylan Merkel, sending him to the line for 2. Here's an opportunity for 2 points for Steam. Could make it 4 to 11, close that gap a little bit. It's up. First free throw is good. Dylan Merkel's shooting 61% from the line, over half his free throws made. It's a good record.
Hopefully we'll make this second one.
Hopefully need some points on the board for Steam. It's up. And it's good again. 2 for 2 on his free throws. 4 to 11. Dylan Merkel comes out and sends Lamar McCoy in. Forrest is at the top of the court. He's moving down. Thompson is just outside the arc. Pass into the mid-range. Stolen by Steam, but it goes out. Gonna go back over to Warrenton's possession.
Correction, it'll be going over to Steam. Jelani Smith will be passing it in. Elijah Boyd taking it down court.
Mustafa Taylor's coming into the game as well. It's up from deep 3. No good off the back of the rim. Up from deep 3s, and another 3 made by Troy Anderson. There's a lot of 3 points being made from Warrenton. They seem good. They seem like some good shooters from outside the arc. Scores 4 to 14. Steam's down by 10. About 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Jelani Smith and Elijah Boyd passing back and forth. Looks like Jelani Smith is looking for an opening.
Boyd just the ball. Just had a pass from Smith. Boyd's being guarded by Forrest from Warrenton. Screen from Jared Dunn, and a pass over to Lamar. It's back in Boyd's hands. Mustafa's running into the mid-range, trying to get set up. Throw it back to Lamar. Pass over to Jelani Smith. They're still outside the arc looking for a way to get inside. 3 from Smith. No good off the backboard right there. It's recovered by Warrenton. Joe Goldsmith driving in. And a foul called against Jelani Smith.
Foul on number 4, Jelani Smith.
Joe Goldsmith has the
Looks like we had a foul, another foul from Steam.
Number 12, Lamar McCoy.
Lamar McCoy with a foul right there.
We're going to have Troy Anderson passing in for Warrenton. Pass over to Evan Schmeck, over to Dedrick Forrest. Evan Schmeck with it again, over to
Back
Troy
to Forrest.
Anderson. Dedrick Forrest again. Puts it up, no good.
That mid-range shot just went just under the hoop right there. Got a little scrambled off there. Went out, now Steam has possession. 4-14, 2:10 left in the first quarter. Steam already has 4 fouls on the board. It's not looking too good right now.
Got some subs for Steam, Miguel Brown and Mark Pearson.
Here we go. Mark Pearson passed to Boyd as they move it back down the court. Steam needs some quick points on the board here, Jared. First quarter is going to be over in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've got 2 minutes. Again, like you said, only at 4 points to 14. Definitely need to make up some points there. They do not want to let Warrenton get a good lead.
Definitely. We have a senior that came into the game, Miguel Brown. It's over to Lamar. Back to Mark Pearson. Jared Dunn's lining up on the sidelines to get ready to get subbed in.
Mark's looking for an opening.
Screen from Miguel as he drives in Mustafa from the corner 3, and it's good. 3-point made from Mustafa Taylor. Closing the gap 7-14. Oh, it's deep back down the court. And a foul was just called against Miguel Brown. Just saw a 2-point layup made right there from Mason Thompson in Warrenton. Now he's going to get to go to the line for 1. 7-16 is the current score with a minute and a half left. Jared Dunn is coming in for Lamar McCoy. He's coming back into the game. And now we have Evan Schneck, and he's going to be coming out for Isham Keeper for Warrenton. The free throw's up. No good on that free throw. Mustafa Taylor recovers.
Mustafa's driving down range, passes over to Miguel Brown.
Miguel's passing to Jared Dunn, but
looks like it's a switch in possession. Mason Thompson will be passing it in for Warrenton.
that's the 5th foul for Steam. They need to keep those down. Mason Thompson moving it back down the court. Back in Thompson's hands. Anderson has the ball for Warrenton. He's trying to get around. Mark Pearson's putting up good defense.
Mason Thompson over to Joe Goldsmith, who puts it up.
Good block from
blocked.
Mustafa Taylor right there. A foul just called against Mason Thompson. Going to stay in Steam's possession.
Mustafa Taylor will be passing it in for Steam. We just saw Dylan Merkel come in for Miguel Brown. Got Mark Pearson pass over to Elijah Boyd. Elijah Boyd looking for an opening. Pass over to Mark Pearson, then to Dylan Merkel. Nope, Mustafa Taylor back to Mark Pearson. Mustafa Taylor has the ball over to Elijah Boyd. Jared Dunn has the ball now, back to Elijah Boyd. Drives in, puts it up. No good. Warrenton recovers the ball. Mason Thompson puts it up, but it's no good. Mark Pearson recovers.
He's taking it down the court. Ball is stolen by Warrenton. No good on that fat. Ooh, the rebound layup was put up.
By Sean Keeper.
Yep, Sean Keeper had a good recovery right there. Goldsmith went up, just missed the layup off a little bit. And that is the end of the first quarter. Score is 7-18. Steam is down by 11. The Ferguson-Florissant School District would like to take a moment to thank Steve Schmidt Kia for their outstanding support of our students, giving $100 to every student with a qualifying score on an AP or IB exam. Get the best deal on a new Kia right here in North County at Steve Schmidt Kia, your North County dealer, located on New Halls Ferry Road and online at steveschmidtkia.com. We've got about 30 seconds till we come back out for the second quarter. Steam with Steam down by 11, they need to get some points on the board quick.
For sure. Yeah, we've seen that one of Warrenton's key players has been Dedrick Forrest. He made those first 2 3-points and has been passing around with the rest of the team a lot. So hopefully they'll be able to strengthen their defense and put a couple more points on the board for Steam.
Yeah, we saw a good 3-point shot right there in that last corner from Mustafa Taylor. Mustafa Taylor is shooting 26% on his free throws, so while it's a little bit of a low percentage, he definitely just got that up.
The ball will be starting in Steam's possession. Mustafa Taylor will be passing it in. Passes it into Elijah Boyd. Elijah looking for an opening. Passes over to Mustafa, back to Boyd. Over to Dunn.
Good layup right there from Dunn. Reverse layup. 2 more points for Steam. 9-18. Force is speeding down the court.
Mark Pearson put up some good defense. Over to Joe Goldsmith. Over to Sean Keeper. Passes it over to Dedrick Forrest. Back to Joe Goldsmith, who puts it up for 3, and it's good.
We're seeing a lot of 3-point shots made from Warrenton High over here. Second one made from Goldsmith. 9-21, Steam is down. Mustafa Taylor passed to Merkel. A mid-range shot, no good. Recovered by Boyd. High arcing pass to Taylor. High arcing pass to Pearson from the 3. No go on that 3-point. It's recovered by Steam. Mustafa Taylor over to Boyd.
To Dylan Merkel. Back to Boyd. Puts it up. No good. Warrenton recovers. Troy Anderson taking it down. Oh, Sean Keeper puts it up for 2. It's 9-23.
Pass over to Pearson. No good on that 3. Mustafa Taylor recovers. Back over to Pearson. A mid-range shot. No good, and it's recovered by Warrenton. We got Forrest moving it back down the court for his team. Goldsmith with the deep 3. No good off the front of the rim. Merkel recovers for his team. And Pearson's moving it back down the court. Mustafa Taylor, a little bit of a slip. Goldsmith, a mid-range layup. A dunk from Warrenton right there. Alley-oop between Smith and Anderson. Nine to 25 with 5.5 minutes left in the first half.
Mark Pearson's going to the line for 2.
Evan Schneck had fouled Pearson. Hopefully makes these 2 free throws right here.
This team definitely needs these points.
No good on that first free throw. Pearson shooting 50% from the line.
Got some subs. Jelani Smith and Jelani Smith comes in for Mustafa Taylor. Mark Pearson puts it up, and it's good. Looks like Isham Keeper will be passing it in. It's over to Dedrick Forrest. Back to Isham Keeper. Over to Joe Goldsmith. Dedrick Forrest again. All right, he puts it up. And it's good. It's 2 more points for Warrenton there. Elijah Boyd is taking it back down court. He'll be looking for an opening. Passes over to Mark Pearson. Over to Elijah Boyd. To Jared Dunn. Warrenton almost made a block there. Jared Dunn over to Jelani Smith. Jelani puts it up. It's no good. Warrenton recovers. We have Troy Anderson taking it down court. He passes over to Dedrick Forrest. Jelani Smith doing some guarding over there. Looks like it's a switch in possession. Steam will now be taking the ball back down to Warrenton's side of the court. Looks like Mark Pearson will be passing it in. Mark Pearson passes in to Elijah Boyd. Deep pass to Miguel Brown. Over to Jared Dunn, who puts it up. No good. Dunn tried to recover there, but it just barely went out. Mason Thompson will be passing it in for Warrenton. Over to Troy Anderson. Dedrick Forrest has the ball now. He'll be driving down court. See Elijah Boyd trying to put up some defense. Over to Troy Anderson.
Got 4 minutes left in the first half, 10-27. Steam's down by 17. Forrest from the 3. And it's good again for another 3 for Warrenton. 10-30. Steam is down by 20.
Looks like a foul on Steam is called. Mason Thompson will be passing it in for Warrenton. Isaiah, we've seen a lot of 3 points come in from Dedrick Forrest.
Absolutely. He's definitely a top point scorer for his team so far.
Yeah, Steam will probably have to up their defense on him because they don't want to let any more 3 points in.
Yeah, Steam really needs to put up their defense like you just said. They really need to stop him scoring these threes because it's putting them in the hole bad. Forrest with the ball. He's moving in. Over to Keeper. Good block from Dylan on that pass right there. Boyd has the ball. He's moving down the court.
Over to Jared Dunn. Dylan Merkel has the ball back over to Boyd.
Jared Dunn has it mid-range. Back out behind the 3 from Pearson. 3 more points for Steam. 13-30. 3 minutes left in the first half.
That's Steam's second 3-point shot of the game. Hopefully they'll be able to land a few more of those tonight. Troy Anderson driving it in. Looks like a foul is called.
Foul on number 4, Jelani Smith.
13-30. Steam needs to get some points on the board. That was a good 3 we just saw right there from Pearson. Keeper pass over to Forrest.
Forrest to Goldsmith. Over to Keeper again. Goldsmith tries to put it up, but Steam blocks.
Foul call on Mustafa Taylor off that layup that Goldsmith just tried to put up. He's going to get to go to the line for 2 more. First free throw's up. Good from Goldsmith. 13-31. Sub coming in for Warrenton. We have Eli Peth. He's going to be coming in for Isham Keeper. Steam trying to distract him. It's up. And it's good on that second free throw. 13-32. 2.5 minutes left.
John Smith is taking it down court. Over to Pearson. Back to Smith, over to Taylor, to Merkel. Seeing them passing around a lot, trying to get an opening here.
It's up from Pearson. It's blocked by Forrest, though. Warrenton recovers as Anderson moves down the court. Peth up from mid-range. No good off the rim. Game's moving fast. Ball keeps going back down the court, back and forth. Smith has the ball. Knocks his glasses off. Jelani Smith was fouled as he was moving in. Derek Forrest fouled Jelani Smith. Minute and 48 left in the first half.
Yeah, we'll definitely be looking for him to make these 2 shots here.
Definitely, Steam needs some points up on the board. First
First
free
shot.
throw is no good from the 55% free throw shooter, Jelani Smith. Hopefully he can make this next one. We have some good free throw shooters on Steam's team. Most players are over 50%. It's up. No good on that second free throw. Ball goes out of bounds. Gonna stay Steam's possession as Mustafa Taylor passes it in.
Gustavo over to Miguel Brown. Over to, oh, looks like Warrenton recovered the ball. Troy Anderson driving down court.
Foul. Jelani Smith has fouled. Jelani Smith fouled Troy Anderson. Steam's got 4 fouls so far.
There's only a minute and 30 seconds left. Hope they'll be able to keep these fouls down until then.
Diedrich Forrest moving down. Passes it over to Thompson. Back to Forrest. And it's up from outside the 3. No good on that shot coming from Anderson.
Smith passes over to Boyd. Back to Smith. Back to Boyd again. Boyd driving in.
So it's up from Boyd. No good on that shot right there. Smith has the ball. Forrest is moving back down the court. Back in Goldsmith's hands at the top of the key. Over to Forrest.
Over to Peth. Back over to Goldsmith. Forrest.
Forrest recovers in the mid-range. Travel call against Diedrich Forrest. Got a sub coming in for Steam. We have Mark Pearson coming in for Jelani Smith. 13-32 with about 40 seconds left in the first half. Steam is down. They need some quick points on the board.
Jared Dunn comes in for Miguel Brown. Looks like Mustafa Taylor will be passing it in to Elijah Boyd.
Boyd's going to be taking it down the court. We got both Dunn and Merkel on the team out here on the court, both over 6 foot. Got some tall people out here right now.
Got Boyd thinking about what he wants to do. Less than 20 seconds left.
13. 10 seconds left.
He's going to have to make a move fast. Drives in, passes over to Mustafa Taylor. Puts it up, no good. Warrenton recovers.
Buzzer beater's up. No good on that buzzer beater from Warrenton. That's the end of the first half. 13-32.
Yeah, Steam is down quite a few points here, but hopefully they'll be able to make up for some of that in this second half.
Definitely, Jared. We saw a lot of made 3-pointers from Warrenton. They're definitely some good shooters from outside the arc.
Yeah, we also saw a lot from Diedrich Forrest. They're definitely have to keep their guard up. They don't want to let in too many 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Steam. It looks like right now Steam just needs to up their defense against Warrenton, stop them from getting those far shots and the 3 points in. But Steam has been performing well. They've been making a good amount of their shots, even though there's only 13 points. A lot of their shots have gone in. We've seen Mustafa Taylor hit a 3 so far, and I think it's going to be a good second half. We're going to see what Steam does to recover just here in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is brought to you by Steam FBLA. We do as best that we can to make sure we bring a quality stream, an enjoyable stream with good commentating. Our team back here works behind the scenes every day to make sure that these streams are quality and worthwhile. Coming back out onto the court in about 50 seconds for the second half of the game. It's 13-32. Steam is down. They really need some points here up on the board.
Yeah, hopefully they've gone over a couple of strategies, so we'll be able to have a couple new ideas for their defense, because they definitely do not want to let Warrenton put any more points on the board.
Yeah, they really just need to close that gap, stop the three-pointers like we talked about before we took our halftime break. But we're going to see what they talked about in practice, like you said. They're going to see how they apply it to the court here in about 20 seconds.
For sure.
Coming back out in the game for Steam, we have Miguel Brown, Jared Dunn Jr., Mark Pearson, Mustafa Taylor, and Jelani Smith starting the third period.
Warrenton taking the ball in. Dedrick Forrest looking for an opening here. He passes over to Joe Goldsmith, back to Forrest. Back to Goldsmith, Goldsmith puts it up and it's good. 13-34. Mark Pearson taking it down for Steam. Steam doing a little bit of passing around, looking for an opening.
Miguel Brown, mid-range. No good off the rim. It's recovered by Forrest for Warrenton. He's driving down over to back to Forrest, and a layup. 2 more points for Warrenton. Just saw a good play right there between Forrest and Thompson.
That was really fast too, that recovery.
Yeah, definitely. They kept passing back and forth, and it was a good layup. Smith with the ball, looking for an opening. Pass over to Pearson and into the mid-range, but back to Smith. 3-point from Mustafa Taylor. No good off that three-pointer. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to move over to Warrenton's possession.
Mason Thompson will be passing it in for Warrenton. So we did Forrest. Forrest coming down court here. Over to Goldsmith. Goldsmith back over to Forrest.
A deep three, and that deep three right there coming from Goldsmith is good. That was a tough three right there. He was contested and far outside the arc. They're discussing right now whether the foul or the shot came first to see if the points will count. But as of now, 13-36, counting that three-pointer. shot is ruled good. Those points will count. Going to move up to 13-39. And now a 30-second timeout being called by Coach Parker for Steam.
Yeah, that's definitely bad for Steam there. Score is 13-39.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Steam, Jared.
Yeah, Warrenton is 26 points ahead. Steam, again, really needs to up that defense. Any points that they're able to make are good at this point.
Yeah, Warrenton seems like their strong suit's definitely the three-point shots. That was a good shot right there, contested from Goldsmith, senior for Warrenton. He's doing really good, on fire this game. Diedrich Forrest is also doing very good for Warrenton.
Yeah, we can tell that Warrenton works a lot on those three-point shots.
Definitely. We're going to see how Steam comes back out in the court. A couple seconds here. Still a lot of time left in the game. Steam definitely could make a comeback right here.
For sure.
Six and a half minutes left in the third quarter.
Looks like Troy Anderson will be passing it in for Warrenton. Troy passes over to Goldsmith. Goldsmith puts it up. No good.
No good on that three from Goldsmith.
Goldsmith
He
recovers.
Goldsmith recovered his own rebound right there. It's over to Forrest. Back in Goldsmith's hands. Back in Forrest's hands. Three-pointer no good right there from Anderson. Ball goes out of bounds, and that will be Steve's possession. Sub coming in. Boyd is coming in for Jelani Smith.
Looks like Mustafa Taylor will be passing in for Steam. Boyd taking it down court.
Pass over to Pearson outside the arc. Jared Dunn has it. Back in Pearson, a three. No good on that three-point.
Troy Anderson recovers, taking it back down. Mason Thompson passes over to Goldsmith.
Goldsmith's moving into the mid-range. It's outside the arc again. Anderson has the ball. Pass to the mid-range. Goldsmith's under the hoop. No good on that layup. Good stop. Good defense from Jared Dunn.
Mark Pearson taking it back down. Passes over to Mustafa Taylor.
Game still moving quick, just like last half. Three-pointer's no good right there from Boyd. Pearson recovers the ball. Good recovery from Steam. Goldsmith steals and is driving down. Goldsmith fumbles the layup. It's back over in Steam as they drive down the court. Game's moving fast.
Yeah, this is some great action we're getting here.
Definitely. Ball keeps going back and forth down the court real quick. A three-point from Boyd. No good. No good on the rebound shot from Mustafa Taylor. Now we have Diedrich Forrest moving down the court for Warrenton. Back in Anderson's hands. 4.5 minutes left.
Looks like at the switch in possession, a foul was called, so Mustafa Taylor will be taking it down. We'll be taking it in for Steam.
We got Joe Goldsmith coming out of the game, and we have Taylor Anderson coming into the game. Mustafa Taylor back to Boyd. 13-39 still. Steam needs to get some points up. Kicking foul called right there. Ball was kicked from Anderson. Going to stay Steam's possession.
Looks like Mustafa Taylor will be passing it in for Steam. Mark Pearson has the ball. Look over to Boyd. Boyd over to Dunn. Dunn over to Taylor. To Merkel. Back over to Boyd. Boyd puts it up. No good. Looks like it goes out on Warrenton.
Yep, going to stay in Steam's possession. They need to get some quick points on the board here. Just 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third period here.
Yeah, they've got to take advantage of this. Pearson puts it up.
No good on that 3 from Pearson. Stay Steam's possession right there.
Looks like a foul was called.
Yep, against Evan Schneck.
The Steam will retain possession. Mustafa Taylor passing it in again for Steam. Just had Evan Schneck come out, and Isham Keeper went into the game.
Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay Steam's possession.
Mustafa Taylor will once again be passing it in.
Pass over to Mark Pearson. Mustafa Taylor has the ball. Over to Dunn. It's up from Pearson. No good on that layup. Warrenton recovers the ball. We got Forrest handling it, moving down the court. Pass over to Anderson, back to Forrest.
Jared Dunn steals the ball.
Great steal, good defense right there from Jared Dunn.
Got
Pearson.
Mark Pearson over to Jared Dunn.
In the mid-range, it's up.
It's good.
Play by number 10, Jared Dunn. Foul on number 31, Taylor Anderson.
Taylor Anderson fouled Jared Dunn on that shot right there. Full time out being called by Warrenton. 15-39 is the current score. Steam still needs to put some points on the board, but 2 more did just get added right there.
Yeah, that was great what we just saw from Jared Dunn.
Yeah, we saw a good steal from Jared Dunn. He moved down the court, recovered, put a layup up. 2 more points for Steam.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot of speed in this third quarter. Plays going back and forth down the court, players running around. It's honestly a lot. What do you think Steam could do to turn this game around?
So, Steam's been performing well this game. We've seen a lot of 3 points get past them. I definitely think it's the defense that could be up so far this game. But those 2 points did not count, actually. 13-39. The foul was called before the shot, so it will stay 13-39, sadly.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But as I was saying, yeah, defense just seems to be the problem for Steam. You know, Warrenton's moving fast down the court, a lot of passing, and just those 3-point shots are killing Steam right now.
Yeah, again, like you said, Steam has been playing really well. It's just that Warrenton's speed is definitely just breaking past the defense. They're not able to hold it back.
Definitely. Going to be coming back out into the court here after that full timeout from Warrenton. Boyd with the ball. He's in the mid-range. Foul called on Mason Thompson. He's going to send Elijah Boyd to the line for 2.
Foul on number 10, Mason Thompson.
Foul is actually not a shooting foul. It's been corrected. No free throws will be allowed for Boyd. That's unfortunate right there. Boyd is shooting 73% from the line. Would have been a good opportunity for 2 points.
Looks like Mustafa Taylor will end up passing it in for Steam.
You're going to have a sub will not be coming in. Boyd with the ball outside the arc. Being guarded by Keeper. He's up in the mid-range. No good. No good on the putback from Merkel. Keeper recovers. It's over to Anderson as he moves down the court. Forrest with the ball. Back to Anderson. Over to Thompson. Almost had a three right there. No good on the three from Forrest.
Warrenton puts the ball back in. Anderson passes over to Forrest. Forrest back to Anderson. Anderson to Anderson.
Taylor Anderson has it. It's up. 2 points for Taylor Anderson and his team right there. 13-39. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 13-41. Steam's letting Warrenton get a lead again. Need to try to close that gap. Boyd has the ball. It's back to Taylor. Back over to Boyd from the three. Shot is good from Boyd. Good three-point shot we just saw right there from Boyd. Whistle may have blown before the shot went off. Basket is going to count, 16-41. Good 3 points from Boyd right there, and he's going to go to the line for two. The foul was on Taylor Anderson, number 31. Jared Dunn will actually be the one going to the line. Jared Dunn's shooting 32% from the line. Let's see what he does. It's up. First free throw just no good, rolled around the rim.
All right, Warrenton has some subs. Ishan Keeper, Mason Thompson, and Troy Anderson just came out, and we see Brody Meyer in, as well as Eli Peth and Joe Goldsmith.
Second free throw is up, and it's good from Jared Dunn. 18-41, Steam's getting some points up. No basket called right there on that free throw.
Looks like a foul was called. Brody Meyer will be going to the line for two for Warrenton. There's a minute and 44 seconds left in this third quarter.
Yep, we got Brody Meyer up to the line. First free throw, no good. Minute. Yep. We got a minute and 44 left in this third quarter. Steam really needs to get some points on the board if they want to have a chance in this game. No good on the second free throw. Mustafa Taylor moving down the court.
Over to Pearson.
Meyer has the ball. He's moving down the court. Boyd's putting up some good defense. It's over to Peth. Peth over to Keeper. Keeper drives in. And no good on the layup. Scramble for the ball. Steam recovers. Good recovery from Dunn.
All right. Looks like a foul was called on Warrenton.
Minute and 12 left in the third quarter. 17-41.
Yeah, Warrenton is now in the bonus foul. So Steam will be able to go to the free throw line every time they get fouled. Mark Pearson puts it up, and it's good.
Yeah, hopefully Steam gets some good usage of the bonus right here. Good free throw from Pearson. Pearson's shooting 50% from the line. But he's 100% on those two free throws right there. Good points for Steam. 19-41.
Panthers driving back down over to Sean Keeper. Mustafa Taylor recovers.
Good steal right there from Taylor. Blocked by Goldsmith. 57 left in the third quarter.
And we can definitely see some intensity here.
Yeah, definitely a good game, moving fast as the quarter comes close to an end. Just saw an interrupted pass from Mark Pearson right there, sent it out of bounds. Warrenton will recover, but they stopped the play.
Looks like Brody Meyer will be passing it in. It's over to Peth. Back to Meyer. A switch in possession. Steam will be taking the ball now. Dylan Merkel and Jelani Smith are coming in for Steam. For Miguel Brown and Mustafa Taylor.
Dylan Merkel and Jelani Smith coming to the play.
Forced with the ball.
Yeah, Pearson looking for an opening.
Forced moving around the arc.
Got Peth coming down court over to Goldsmith.
Goldsmith just inside the arc mid-range, and it's good on that shot from Goldsmith. 24 seconds left in the quarter.
Pearson looking for an opening here. Goldsmith trying to put up some good
Pass over to Smith. Merkel with the ball. Pearson's up. No good on that three-point from Pearson. Ball goes out of bounds.
With 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
Steam has possession with these last 4.3 seconds left in the third quarter. See if they can break the 20-point mark with a layup. Three-pointer from Boyd. No good, just off the back of the rim. Foul was called on that three-pointer. Eli Peth had fouled Boyd on that three-pointer right there. He's gonna get a 3-point. He's gonna get 3 shots from the line right here. Could end up at 22 points for Steam. First free throw's up. No good on the first free throw. Boyd is 73% from the line this season, though. Hopefully these next 2 will go in for Steam.
Second one's up, and it's good.
Good point we just saw right there, Jared. They broke the 20-point line. Steam's putting up some points against Warrenton here. Last free throw's up. And it's good from Boyd. 2 more points scored on those free throws. No good on the buzzer beater from Warrenton. 21-43 at the end of the third quarter. We just saw a lot of action right there, Jared.
Yeah.
A lot of fast-moving plays. Saw some good defense coming from Steam. It looked like their defense was definitely up this quarter from last half.
Yeah, we definitely saw some intensity too. Just players trying to go for the ball. Oh, looks like the third quarter's not over after all.
Third quarter has not come to an end yet. The time was off. Going to be a minute. Going to be 1.8 seconds left in this third quarter. Going to restart that play. All there is time for really is a buzzer beater shot from full court.
Dylan Merkel blocks the ball.
Good stop on the point. Good stop on the point attempt right there from Warrenton. Dylan Merkel blocked that pass.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, we saw a lot of good plays right there. We're going to send you over to our reporter, Ariana Phillips, for a player spotlight on number 3, Mark Pearson.
Thank you, Isaiah. Here's a little player spotlight from Mark Pearson, number 4, the shooting guard. Mark Pearson is a transfer from McKinley High School, a starting varsity sophomore. Pretty impressive, but it seems to be a trend here at the Doghouse. Majority of our underclassmen start or at least play varsity not once but multiple times throughout their high school career, depending on the skills, of course. Mark's best game was against the Owls, Collegiate Biomedicine, earlier this season. He scored 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Back to you, Isaiah.
Thank you, Ariana. That was a good insight on our player, Mark Pearson.
Yeah, Mark Pearson's.
Once again, the Ferguson-Florissant School District would like to take a moment to thank Steve Schmidt Kia for their outstanding support of our students, giving $100 to every student with a qualifying score on an AP or IB exam. Get the best deal on a new Kia right here in North County at Steve Schmidt Kia, your North County dealer, located on New Halls Ferry Road and online at steveschmidtkia.com.
All right, back to the game.
Mark Pearson outside the arc. He recovers the ball. Travel called right there as Mark Pearson recovers it from the floor. Going to move over to Warrenton's possession.
Anderson receives the ball. He's taking it down court. He puts it up, but it's no good. Steam putting up some defense. Looks like Dedrick Forrest has the ball here. Over to Anderson. Back to Forrest. Anderson again. He puts it up, and it's good. Elijah Boyd passes it in for Steam.
Foul on Mason Thompson right there. Going to be Steam's possession. 21-45 is the current score. Steam's down.
Mustafa Taylor passes in for Steam.
Jared Dunn's driving in. Good on the layup from Jared Dunn. 2 points scored. 23-45. Forrest is moving it back down the court. Boyd's putting up some defense on him. Forrest keeps possession as Anderson drives in. No good on the layup. Foul called on Dylan Merkel right there during that layup. Going to go ahead and send Anderson to the line for two.
Number 20, Troy Anderson to the line.
Yeah, we've definitely seen all the players come in with some intensity here. They've been moving quickly, been scoring points quickly as well. We're a little over a minute here into the game. We saw two subs come in, Jelani Smith and Miguel Brown. The second shot is good. Mark Pearson puts it in for Steam. Elijah Boyd with the ball. Jelani Smith over to Jared Dunn. To Miguel Brown. Back to Jared Dunn. He puts it up, and it's good. Another layup.
By Jared Dunn.
Forrest driving in. It's up. No good on the layup right there. 25-46 with 6 minutes left in the game.
You know, Stevens definitely started off this quarter strong. We just saw two layups in the first 2 minutes. First is up, and it's good. From Dedrick Forrest.
Dedrick Forrest.
Got Dylan Merkel coming in from Miguel Brown.
For second free throw is good. Moving the score to 25 for Steam, 48 for Warrenton.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes left in the game. Boyd's moving it down the court.
Elijah Boyd put it up, but Dylan Merkel put it in. Steam has 27 points. Got Forrest with the ball. Over to Anderson. Over to Goldsmith. Goldsmith to Schneck. Back to Anderson. Anderson drives in, has it back to Goldsmith. Goldsmith back to Anderson. Anderson puts it up, and it's good.
27-50. Steam's down with 5 minutes left in the game. Smith pass over to Merkel. He keeps it in. Full timeout being called by Steam right here.
Full timeout on the Bulldogs. That's a full timeout.
Steam's
on the
using another
Bulldogs.
60-second timeout right here. Going to regroup. If they want to have a chance at this game, they're going to have to put some points up on the board quick, Jared.
For sure. Any points at this point are good as long as they're able to make them.
Yeah, layups might be their best option right here, just to try to get quick points up. Hopefully their defense stays up.
Yeah, we saw them put 3 layups on the board in these first 3 minutes. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking good for Steam so far. They need to keep that aggressiveness up.
Yeah, that's the most points we've seen so far this entire game in just three minutes. So it's really well played. Can definitely tell that they're coming back with some strong intensity. Hope they'll be able to keep that up for the rest of this quarter.
Definitely got to keep that energy high. Going to be coming back out in the court here after a 60-second timeout.
Looks like we're going to have Jelani Smith passing it in for Steam. It's over to Jared Dunn. Dunn to Boyd, over to Merkel. Foul is called.
Foul was called before that layup attempt right there from Merkel. Foul on keeper from Warrenton, going to stay Steam's possession.
Smith will be passing it in. It's over to Jared Dunn.
Dunn pass back over to Mark Pearson outside the arc. It's back into mid-range. Jared Dunn has it. Outside the arc, back to Smith. Boyd has the ball once again. A 3. No good on the 3-point right there. It's recovered by Forrest from Warrenton.
Boyd trying to put up some defense here. It's over to Peth.
Over to Keeper. Keeper's outside the arc, and it's back over to Forrest. Forrest is driving in. It's up from mid-range. No good, and recovered by Dunn for Steam. Miscommunication right there. The ball goes out of bounds. Going to be back over to Warrenton's possession.
Got some subs for Steam. Miguel Brown, Mustafa Taylor for Mark Pearson and Dylan Merkel.
Here we go. Jump on it. Jump on it. Here we go.
Mason Thompson passing it in for Warrenton. Over to Keeper, back over to Mason Thompson. Forrest has the ball now.
Mid-range from Forrest. No good on that shot. Mustafa Taylor. It's stolen by Keeper. Keeper drives in. Layup. No good. Mustafa Taylor gets the ball back. Good recovery.
Mustafa taking it down court. He's looking for an open pass. Over to Jared Dunn.
Dunn's looking for an opening. It's over to Smith.
Jelani Smith passes into Boyd.
Boyd's driving in. It's over to Miguel. Miguel from mid-range. No good on that shot. Had a foul called right there against Evan Schneck. Going to send Miguel Brown to the line for 2.
Number 22, Garrison Allen. And number 24,
Garrison Anderson just came in for Warrenton. Jelani Smith passes it in.
Good 3 from Boyd right there. 30-50. Steam down by 20 with 3.5 minutes left. Good 3-point right there from Boyd.
For sure.
Boyd's 37% from the 3-point line. Good percentage right there.
Yeah, looks like another timeout has been called.
full timeout on the Bulldogs. That's a full timeout.
Full timeout called by the Bulldogs once again when they have 3.5 left in the game. That was a good 3-point shot right there from Boyd.
Yes. Hopefully they'll be able to make a couple more points like that in these last few minutes.
Coming back out onto the court for the rest of the fourth period, 30-50.
Looks like Warrenton will be passing it in. Eli Path will be passing in for Warrenton. The pass is over to Forrest. Forrest over to Keeper. Back to Forrest.
Forrest drives in. It's back to Keeper. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to go over to Steam's possession. 3:15 left in their game.
We have Boyd taking it in for Steam.
Yeah, he's moving up to the top of the arc right now. He's going into mid-range, and it's good. And 2 points. 2 more points coming from Boyd right there, 32-50.
Excellent layup from Boyd.
Back to Peth. Peth's moving around the arc. He's getting guarded by Smith and Boyd. Jared Dunn steals between that pass, and he's up. Foul put against Jared Dunn on that layup right there. He's going to get to go to the line for 2.
It's a good chance for Steam to put some more points on the board. Hopefully.
Absolutely. And that foul right there was called against Garrison Anderson.
Yeah. Hopefully Jared will be able to make both these shots.
Hopefully. Going to get those 2 points.
First
Jared
one's
Dunn's shooting.
up. No good.
Jared Dunn is shooting 32% from the line. Hopefully he can make one of these free throws right here for his team.
Coming back to the second one. Puts it up.
No
good.
Ball's hit out by Boyd. Going to go back over to Warrenton's possession.
Looks like a timeout has been called by Warrenton.
Full timeout, 60 seconds.
Full timeout on the
There's
board.
2:40 left in the game. Steam is still down 32-50. Steam's going to have to get points on the board extremely quickly here. They've been doing good. They've definitely been doing a lot better than they were in the first half so far.
For sure. Definitely seen some strong plays.
Back out onto the court after that timeout. 2:40 left in the game.
Keeper at the ball.
Merkel recovers. Boyd over to Pearson. Over to Smith as he drives in. He's up. No good on that layup.
The keeper at the ball over to Forrest. Elijah Boyd trying to put up some good defense there. We have Peth over to Forrest. Forrest puts it up and it's good.
3 points on number 3. We have Forrest.
Elijah Boyd taking it back down court for Steam. Anderson recovered the ball, and now it's in Forrest's. Forrest taking it down over to Keeper. Keeper to Peth.
Peth's driving in. He's from mid. Oh, back to Keeper. Back to Peth. Peth over to Forrest. Forrest drives in mid-range. He loses the ball, but he recovers it. Foul called against Elijah Boyd right there. Going to stay Warrenton's possession. There's a minute 18 left in the game. Steam's down by 20.
Come on, sub. Come on, sub.
Mustafa Taylor, Miguel Brown, and Jalen Dennis are coming in for Steam's team.
Hey, base. All right, here we go. Don't reach over, White. Don't reach over.
Peth has the ball.
Peth still has it. He's outside the arc.
Over to Meyer. Meyer passes to Anderson. Anderson tries to put it up, but it goes out.
Gonna move over to Steam's possession. Steam hit it out. It's actually gonna stay Warrenton's possession. Got Peth passing it in. Keeper with the ball. It's back to Peth. It's up and good right there. 2 more points scored for Warrenton. Garrison Anderson put those up.
Mark Pearson is driving back down to Warrenton's side of the court.
36 seconds left in the game.
Any points they're able to make are good at this point. Keeper recovers the ball for Warrenton. Shot no good.
Got a sub coming in for Warrenton. Colin DeSylvester is going to be coming in for Isham Keeper. 23 seconds left in the game.
Mark Pearson driving in for Steam.
Less than 20 left. Pearson's driving down the clock right now. Clock being driven down. The game is over. 32 to 54. Final score. Steam does take the loss against Warrenton.
Steam definitely played hard tonight, even though they're taking this loss. We saw a lot of strong plays. We saw quite a few layups and a couple of three-point shots there.
Yeah, saw a lot of made threes coming from Warrenton. Steam could have done a better job keeping that down, but the second half they did come back and they did a lot better than they did in the first half. You could definitely see how they adjusted to playing against Warrenton and improved.
Yeah, we definitely saw the speed break through Steam's defense, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, and we will be back in just a couple seconds with a post-game report with Coach Parker. Hello, Coach Parker.
How's it going, sir?
It's going good. It was a good game we just saw against Warrenton right there. It was a tough loss.
Yes, sir.
good team Warrenton you played against. You guys, we definitely noticed that you guys improved in the second half and put a lot more points up on the board. What did you change between the first half and the second half?
Well, I just told my guys to play hard, man. Like the first half, these guys, the kids, so the first half was kind of rocky. The second half, I was just like, hey, just show me what you made of.
Yeah, and you adjust to the team as you play against them.
Yes, sir, 100%. So I know Warrenton. I knew Warrenton had number 20. Man, he's a baller, man.
Yeah.
And guess what? He can play some ball. I try to make some small adjustments, but you know how I go, man. Sometimes it just the ball don't roll on your side sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. Everyone has losses, but that was definitely a good game. Steam put up some good defense in the second half. We saw them improve throughout the game.
Yes, sir. 100%. 100%.
Is there anything you guys are going to plan on working on before the next game?
I try to teach these guys just space the floor. Space the floor, then trust each other. And then on the bottom end, just play some solid defense. And then we'll see, like, what are we doing wrong? We can watch the tape, and then we'll make the adjustment after that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And while it was a loss, there's definitely good players. We saw a lot of improvement, like I said, throughout the second half. Who do you think was a key player in tonight's game?
For us or for?
For us, for Steam.
Eli tried to do a little something. Jelani, but even though he got in foul trouble, Jared, Dylan did a little, But the number one thing is us focusing on trusting each other. Got to trust each other.
Yeah, working as a team.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so on offense, we saw that Warrenton was speeding through there a lot.
The number one thing we'll focus on is helping each other out. Just help defense. Because when the ball is swung to one side, I recognize that our guys don't trust each other. We got to help each other.
Yeah, working as a team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it seemed defense, while it definitely did improve in the second quarter, the first quarter they just got a lead and it was hard to get it back up. But it was good to see Steam put some points back up on the board and fight back.
Yeah, we was trying to fight back. I told my guys to say, show me what you made of.
Absolutely. When is your next home game?
I don't have my phone, but next Wednesday.
Okay, well, we'll see you next Wednesday at the next home game.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, great game tonight.
Yes, sir. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you for the interview. Well, it was a good game we just saw right there, Jared. While it was a loss, we just had to get an interview with Coach Parker, give us some insight on the team. It was good to see how Steam fought back and improved against Warrenton in the second half.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to see how they've improved and see a stronger play in this next game, this next Wednesday.
Yeah, and we will be back, like you just said, next Wednesday for the next stream. We're going to see what they've done, come back and compete against the next team.